Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be going over my top 5 today. But before we start that, I'm going to give an honorable mention. So, Jersey Devil, it's a great coaster, and my last rides on it were really good. And I got great ejector airtime on the first drop in the hills, but the one ride isn't enough to put it in my top 5. So anyway, let's get started. For number 5, I have Nitro. Gives great floater airtime on all the hills, and it's so relentless. It feels like a long ride, and it has a really good positive upward helix. Just has a long lift hill like all hypers, and the airtime isn't ejector, so it can't be higher. Anyway, for number 4, I have Storm Runner. Has a really good launch. It's really well rounded. Has a great layout, but the only thing holding it back is it's just kind of short, and the launch isn't as intense as the coaster above it. Number 3, we have Kingda Ka. Long live the king, rest in peace. Kingda Ka is a great coaster. Has a really crazy launch, like the craziest launch I've ever been on, and it's not even close. It has great airtime over the top hat in the final hill, and the only problem is it just doesn't have a layout. It kind of ends by the time it starts. It's just like too short. But anyway, it's a great coaster. For my number 2, we have Wicked Cyclone. Wicked Cyclone is a great coaster. It may be short, but it's packed full of ejector airtime moments, laterals, and positive views. It has lots of airtime, especially in that first speed hill, and the inversions are integrated really well. It's a long ride that never lets up. Finally, we get to my number 1, El Toro. El Toro is my number 1, and it's not even close. It has the greatest first drop I've ever been on. It gives so much ejector airtime in the back row. It's the only place you can ride this coaster. Then, on the next 2 camelbacks, it gives sustained ejector for so long. And then it has a kind of a pointless turnaround before it goes back all out crazy into the Rolling Thunder Hill, which is another great moment of ejector airtime. Then it goes into a twister finale, which gives really great positives. And overall, El Toro is a really well-rounded coaster that is nearly perfect, in my opinion, aside from the rattle. And I would do pretty much nothing to change it because it's so perfect, aside from maybe fixing the rattle. My only real issue with it is its reliability. Screen Adventure is my home park, and half the time it closes at some points in the day. So that's kind of annoying, but yeah. Okay, well that's my top 5. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and watch my other videos.